Yo. Hi. Actually, clean shaven. It's a little update video. I got my first sale on Shopify, and then I got another one come through. One organically, and one through eBay. The guy from eBay was, I thought it was a scam at first. When someone starts asking, "Oh, bank transfer this, bank transfer that," just give me the bits and I'll bank transfer. Yeah. And I was like, well, you can use the Shopify. The Shopify is direct to me, and he did. So I was like, cool, yeah, wicked. Can't complain. Did some custom stickers, laminated them, of course. We're laminating everything now. I find they cut better on the cutter, and the vinyl. You can see here the vinyl. So these are monomeric. I might sell these as a B grade, and people would pay for them. That's the full set of stickers there for the Akira stickers. But I just want to have that high quality, and the vinyl is quite flimsy. Oh, this is a bad example because it's just a little bit. But yeah, and I've got to learn to let things gas as well, because I was cutting directly, and this is why this was a B grade. So you cut directly, and you can see like it slightly move away from the cut, and that's where everything condenses, and it's really more obvious on the black colours and the darker colours. Whereas before I was cutting on an actual cutter, a velo blade, proper industry standard cutter, and you definitely didn't see it much. But when you're kiss cutting, you can definitely notice it, and maybe the customer wouldn't even notice, but I notice. So I need to just make sure that I'm keeping that high quality up, and yeah, I just want to make sure. So that was a nice surprise. 2 sales on the Shopify last Sunday, and even learning like how to dispatch and stuff. They've got special names for it. Forgive me, I can't remember what it's like. I can't remember, but it's quite interesting. I was like, oh, again, there's my Etsy brain, eBay brain, Depop brain, and I'm just like, everything's like, idiot proof. Whereas Shopify is a bit more deeper. You can go deep in it. There's so much you can do on it. So that's nice. I've got the magnets, the majority of the magnets on the shop now. So I've got a magnet category on there, so you can get your custom magnets and stuff. I'm posting loads of shorts about it at the moment. I went on a warpath, sorry, if you're subscribing, just to find updates and that. But I was thinking my shorts are kind of adverts, so I'm sorry if that annoys you. But they're also sort of update videos of like where I am. So if the magnets are getting shouted about, it means they're on the shop. And and I think they look really good as well. They're laminated as well, so yeah, they look great. You see all those magnet videos of all those girls with the crunchers, and they're crunching loads and making those little magnet badges, 34 grand a month or whatever, something crazy like that. I've got the vehicle grade magnets. Mine don't have the dome in it or anything. I don't have the machine. All I'm doing is laminating, put onto magnet grade paper. It's not magnet grade. Magnet grade vinyl. I don't know what to call it. Just like a roll of magnet, basically, and then you get the magnet. Vehicle grade. You can stick them on the side of your bike, stick them on the side of your car, stick them outside, and they'll be there unless they are taken off. They're not going anywhere. And they're reusable. So if you have a van, that you want to use leisurely, and for a company, you can have a magnet, and that's the best use for it, isn't it? Or you have a rental that you use 6 months of the year. So these magnets will just do you for the year, especially laminated. That's what the little extra is. That if it's laminated, it's going to last. We say without lamination 3 to 5 years, but that's a bit like, okay, that's without wear and tear, or with lamination 5 to 7. But again, I think that's more weathered. You know, things will get bleached, so the colour will come out due to the sun. You see it in a lot of motorbike jackets. They've got these Alpine Star jackets, and they're all like got this beigey hint to them. It's because they've been riding for years, and the sun's just taken the colour out. And these jackets are very expensive, so you know you can look at someone's jacket and you go, oh, he's been on a bike for a minute. Yeah, so you know that's exciting. I feel like wow, you know, wow, grape. I feel like I was like two in a day. That's really good. And yeah, just kind of again, I've got a bit of momentum at the moment, and just really happy for the future. I've been working my arse off, so I've been doing overtime at my regular job. Is it PAYE job, which is fine because I'm learning there. There's a lot to learn there, and I feel like, you know, they say there's an expression, you're learning or you're earning, and I don't mind, you know, because overtime just gets taxed. I think the tax man took about 80% of my overtime last month. I don't know how he worked that one out, but yeah, it's rubbish in it. But so in a way, that extra hour is just getting me up to speed, and I'm really like finessing the machines now, like really learning into like a deeper part of the machines and learning, you know, the UIs and, you know, characteristics of the machines and where there's a little bit of wobble and such. So I sort of don't mind. It's busy at the moment. Time goes quickly, and I'm quite conflicted about this because time goes quickly, but it's my life at the end of the day. But there you go. I get to the weekend and I just catch up with sleep and do my own personal stuff. I slept a long time last night. It's naughty. I shouldn't be sleeping that much, but I must have just like went overboard or something. The bike, I've had problems with the bike and had a flat tyre. Well, it hasn't got a flat tyre, it's got I must have hit a curb or a pothole or something because it had a slow puncture, and then I pumped it up and it's fine again. So I'm just like, it's time to change the tyre. And matey boy got me another one, and it's the wrong one, and he started blaming me, and I said no, I didn't ask for that. Anyway, that's coming Tuesday. It's a bank holiday weekend now, so that's a bit annoying. But it's weird that these little things in your life, like I saw a video the other day about, you know, living within your means, and the motorbike to me is my fast car. So I've got to start thinking, you know, can I be a serious person and have a motorbike? Because the motorbike's leisure. It gets me to work quicker. I really like motorbikes. But at the end of the day, is it just a big toy that I don't need? I don't need it. It's quite interesting. Like I'm conflicted because I absolutely adore it and I love riding on motorbikes. It brings to me like a sense of freedom. Like in a car, like I'm sitting there and I'm just like. But on a bike, I'm like creating like the best song ever made, that Tenacious D song. I'm literally just making like beats. I should record it because I don't know, because you can't really hear the world, and you've got your earplugs in plus the helmet. It's just Chris FM, you know what I mean? In my brain, and you've got to be concentrated as well. But also, I'm just spitting bars, and it's a good little way to think actually. And I just love riding it. I love how I can avoid. Leave it alone. Got some sort of spot there, picking it on camera, how gross. Wow, grape. So the back wheel's gone, that's going to cost me like 200 quid. And then I did the front wheel and the MOT the other day, and the MOT didn't have any minors, and I don't know if these guys are just lazy, but I don't know. I wonder. So then I was thinking, well, you know, it's coming up to redoing my insurance. Do I need the bike? It's a good time to sell. I've got 2 brand new tyres, 0 minors on the MOT. The bike's fantastic. I can still get a really good price for it. but I want it as well. And I was thinking to myself, what would I spend the money on anyway? So if I got the money that I want for it, it's quite a chunk of change. So I wouldn't have any debt. The debt would all be gone. But my debt's healthy debt anyway. I can afford it. I mean, it's for the printer. The printer costs 4K. So all my debt would be gone, and I might be in a strong position to make some moves and consider other things. You know, like I wouldn't have anything on my shoulder, because you know that saying that things that you own eventually own you, end up owning you. The bike's a bit like that. I have to look after the bike, make sure it's charged, because the battery can go flat if you haven't ridden it for a minute. It's quite, you know, if you don't ride it for a week, you've really got to be conscious of that battery health. And you know, obviously you can't really ride it in the winter, so it kind of gets tucked away, but you've got to go give it a little tickle twice a week or something. So maybe I need that responsibility. I think I had a bad week last week, so I really just like, no, I'm gonna sell it. I spent 600, including this tyre, it'll be about £600 on the bike. For what? To ride to work? Quite interesting. I'm just thinking, yeah. But I'm in a better mood now. I've been back at the gym, and I don't quite. I might put her on the, you know, Facebook Marketplace or something and see how it goes, if anyone bites. But I might just say I'm not in a rush to sell, so I won't put her on Auto Trader or anything. I'll be using it whilst it's on the market. But if no one bites in the next 3 months, I'll keep her. I don't really have any luxuries. I don't. So the bike is one of those things where I just said, look, I haven't got any children, I haven't got a missus. I'm quite low maintenance, to be honest. I like my food. Basically, all my money just goes on food. I have a drink every blue moon. All I do really is work. What else is there to do, really? You know. So the bike to me is just a toy. So maybe I'm beating myself up, and I should just chill out a bit. But if I ever figure out what I would do with that money, I might be more inclined to sell, more encouraged to sell the bike. But you know, I don't think I need to. So yeah. Sorry, this half of this video is just me talking to myself about, do I want to sell the bike? If you like motorbikes and you've got any advice, I've got a Yamaha Tracer 700. It's a fantastic bike. I've got the P Pilot Road 4 wheels coming, and I just took her around a spin around the block, and she seems fine, but I don't know what level you switch the tyres over. They're a little bit squared off, but they can't. Yeah, I don't know. Bank holiday weekend is a blessing and a curse at the same time. I've got stuff to do, and I've got to wait till Tuesday now. So, yeah. All right, guys. More shorts to come. Sorry if it's all a bit cringe marketing, but cringe marketing sort of works. Or I don't know. I guess I put my humour in it a little bit. I think I'm a funny guy, a bit goofy. But I suppose the adverts aren't for the subscribers, it's for people looking for those things. But I think that's going to be a curse of the YouTube. It's going to be subscribe, because I've got a little journey happening right now, and I'm quite excited for it. But also my shorts will be trying to sell you stuff. So I think like, even talking about the equipment and stuff, like I can talk about the equipment, people want to know. But at the end of the day, I'm sort of selling it. You know, I'm going to talk about my rolling Limp Bizkit. But I'll have an affiliate link in the comments. So, so it's a sort of win-win. Like, I'm talking about things I enjoy. Plus, if you want it, I don't know. Strange week. It just at this age, it just teleports. Like the weeks go by. The weeks go by. I think I'm going to go smash the gym now. and print off something. Print off something. That's what I'm going to do. Cheers, guys. Like and subscribe.